While the Hollywood entertainment industry is buzzing with new news that has fans talking nonstop, Jamie Dornan suddenly made a sentimental gesture towards Dakota Johnson, his special co-star in the 50 Shades series. According to a close source, after the unexpected news was spread, Jamie immediately contacted Dakota. Not only did he send a message to ask about her, he also expressed his appreciation for her friendship and companionship throughout his career. A friend revealed. Jamie always had a special admiration and gratitude for Dakota. He said that no matter how life changed, Dakota was still someone he never wanted to lose. This warm moment quickly melted the fan community. On social networks, many comments expressed their emotions at Jamie's sincere feelings for Dakota. One fan even wrote, "No need to say much, just a small gesture from Jamie is enough to prove that Dakota will always have a place in his heart." Although the two have never publicly stated anything other than friendship and mutual respect, it is undeniable that every time Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson appear in the same story, fans' hearts flutter more than ever. After the shocking news, Jamie Dornan didn't stop at just a short message. Many sources said he even wrote a handwritten letter to Dakota Johnson, a rare thing in the age of technology. In the letter, Jamie shared that he remembered the early days when they both took on the challenge of 50 Shades together. The stressful hours of dialogue rehearsal, the difficult scenes, and the moments of laughter behind the scenes. "No one but you can make me feel so secure and comfortable," Jamie wrote, according to a friend. The letter was not just a thank you, but also an affirmation that Dakota will always be an indispensable part of his journey. Notably, Jamie also delicately sent a small gift, an old photo album containing behind-the-scenes photos that only the two of them knew. Dakota was said to be very touched when receiving this gift. Although she did not share it publicly, she was seen smiling brightly at a recent press conference. A smile that many fans believe was a silent response to Jamie. Amidst the news that surprised the audience, the warm moment between Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson is like a reminder that sometimes sincere feelings do not need to be public, but just a little bit of subtlety, a little bit of respect, is enough to make the whole world tremble. Immediately after the news of the special letter and gift spread, social media immediately exploded with a series of speculations. Many people believe that the feelings between Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson have gone beyond the limits of a normal friendship. A Twitter account wrote, "If they were just friends, it would be rare for anyone to have such deep respect for each other. Maybe Jamie has implicitly admitted something." Meanwhile, some other fans think that Jamie's actions only show camaraderie, because sincere friendship is sometimes more lasting than love. No matter what perspective you look at it from, it is certain that the two are bringing fans a beautiful story in real life. It is worth noting that at a recent event, when a reporter suddenly asked Dakota about the handwritten letter, she just smiled slightly and answered meaningfully, "There are things I will keep to myself. But I think anyone who has a friend like Jamie in their life is truly lucky." That short but emotional sharing made the whole room quiet. Many fans frankly said that Dakota did not deny or confirm, but the way she chose her words was like a sweet admission. This moment further increased the heat of the love rumor between Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson, a secret that the two main characters seemed to want everyone to guess. Not stopping at the hidden words, a few days later, Jamie Dornan suddenly appeared in a live TV interview. When asked about his friendship with Dakota Johnson, he paused for a few seconds, his eyes hesitated a bit, then answered in a warm voice, "Dakota is not just a co-star. She is one of the most important people in my life." That short sentence immediately caused a storm on social networks. Just a few hours later, the hashtag Jamie and Dakota climbed straight to the top of the global trend. Fans were divided into two sides. One side affirmed that Jamie had secretly announced his feelings, while the other side believed that he just wanted to express his deep gratitude to his soulmate. More notably, on the same day, Dakota Johnson was caught leaving a luxury restaurant in London, where, according to rumors, Jamie had also been just a few hours before. Paparazzi quickly captured the moment Dakota smiled brightly, as if she had just had a meaningful evening. A close source whispered to the press. They have a very special connection. It may not be love as everyone imagines, but it is definitely not simply friendship. This ambiguity has turned the Jamie Dornan, Dakota Johnson story into one of the hottest topics in Hollywood. Fans are waiting for an official confirmation, but it seems that both want to keep the secret to themselves, like a precious treasure that does not need to be made public. After many days of silence amid the storm of rumors, Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson suddenly appeared together at a charity event in Los Angeles. Initially, the two went separately, but when it came time to take photos on the red carpet, all the flashbulbs seemed to explode when Jamie approached and gently held Dakota's hand in front of hundreds of reporters. That moment lasted only a few seconds, but was enough to make the whole auditorium explode. Dakota tilted his head slightly to look at Jamie, his eyes filled with a familiarity mixed with emotion. He smiled gently, as if to say on behalf of all the rumors for a long time, "Yes, she is special to me." Immediately, the image of holding hands was shared rapidly on social networks. Many fans wrote, "We have been waiting for this moment for a decade. There is nothing more to deny. This is the most beautiful truth in Hollywood this year." Media experts also had to admit that Jamie and Dakota created one of the sweetest media shocks, because no one expected the two to choose a public event to express their attachment. Although there has been no official confirmation from either of them, the act of holding hands said it all. For fans, it was not only good news, but also proof that sincere feelings, even though kept secret for many years, will one day be lit up in public. After the moment holding hands that caused a media explosion, Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson became the focus of all the newspapers. Reporters were constantly hunting for them, asking them directly, "Are you two dating?" However, instead of making a confirmation or denial, the two chose to face it with subtlety. In an interview after the event, when asked about that special moment, Jamie just smiled, her eyes lit up and answered briefly, "Some beautiful things don't need to be explained." Meanwhile, Dakota, in another conversation, also gently said, "The important thing is that we are always there for each other. That's enough." Those words made the public even more crazy. There was no confirmation, no denial, just ambiguous answers, leaving room for the imagination of millions of fans. Many entertainment commentators have commented that perhaps Jamie and Dakota want to keep their story a sweet secret, only for those who truly believe in their connection. And it is this ambiguity that makes this relationship legendary, like a never-ending romantic movie, which each audience can continue to write with their own hearts. After the mysterious answers, the special relationship between Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson is like an endless romance novel. The public has discovered more and more details that make them believe that the two are living a secret love story. Once, Jamie was caught signing autographs for fans. Surprisingly, in that signature, he drew a small heart, and in the middle was the letter D. Immediately, social networks exploded with thousands of comments. The letter D cannot be the abbreviation of anyone other than Dakota. Jamie is sending a secret message to someone special. Meanwhile, Dakota is no less subtle. At a promotional event for her new movie, she wore a small silver bracelet. A sharp-eyed fan noticed that the inside of the bracelet was engraved with 3 letters, JD, which matched Jamie Dornan's initials. The two have yet to publicly confirm it, but through the small details, fans believe even more that there is an invisible thread connecting Jamie and Dakota, strong, gentle and unbreakable. An entertainment critic wrote, "They may never admit it, but sometimes the most beautiful love does not need words, but is such a harmony that just a look, a small symbol, is enough to make the world vibrate." And so, Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson continue to walk side by side in the glittering world of Hollywood, both close and far away, leaving fans with a love that is half real, half dream, forever the sweetest secret.